Hey man, it's KD back for another video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Got the Patreon coming for y'all soon. So just wanted to get into it, man. Bad bitches. What's been dubbed a bad bitch today? Dick, Kim K looking, around that alley. Girls like that, like all these Instagram models, the quote unquote bad bitch. I'm not telling you not to deal with them. If you're an average everyday guy, I'm not telling you not to deal with them. I'm gonna say you're gonna have to deal with a little bit more as far as getting them. You're gonna have to put in a little bit more work than that NBA dude do. She's gonna make herself seem like she's extremely more than what she is when it comes to you, because you're not on that same level. You're not on that level, you're nowhere near that level. So she's gonna put you in that position to where, you on that total pole. She's gonna treat you like that. So that means you gotta work. You gotta put in work for these bad bitches. I know that this is a lot of dudes' preference based on, what we're going through in society, based on the shift. I remember when Slender back in the 90s, early 90s, that Slender look. Not really slender, but fit, like that fit look, petite. Petite was hot back then. And it completely shifted to the thick Coke bottle shape, Black women put that on the map, by the way. They put that on the map and didn't really get no credit for that, but that's another story for another day. But the thick phenomenon, that's where we're at now. Put together, nails done, feet done. I personally love all that shit. I'm not complaining, but, everything's put together. A lot of shit put together with the IG model, not a lot of naturalness, to her. And a lot of the times that's how our character is as well. So as men, we really just kind of got to get that out of our system. Get that out of your system, because it's, eventually it's gonna come a time you done running around the clubs. And this takes some people a little bit longer than others. Because some people be on their player shit today, to their 50s, 60s. That never dies in some dudes. So, that never dies in some women. But usually 9 times out of 10, the women gonna be more solid than us. But as far as that bad bitch, you gotta get it, get it out your system. I'm not telling you how many to deal with. I'm not saying what you shouldn't deal with. I'm saying I know they're bad. I know they're fantasies, but that's kind of like what it is at the end of the day, a fantasy. You get her, you're gonna smash on her a couple times. You're gonna smash on her 2-3 times. She's gonna be getting you right. Hopefully y'all gonna be getting each other right, but she's gonna be getting you right. And you're gonna realize, damn, what else is she really bringing to the table? We don't get along really. Not that we argue and shit, but we don't really get along. I don't know you. The type of people that you into seem weird, seem like they on some weird shit, seem sketchy. So you start questioning this shit after you bang her about 3-4 times. Now you kind of seeing the situation for what it is, and you out of that trance, that you've been in. So now it's like, damn. Yes, she's bad. Yes, she has a fatty, but none of this stuff is real. All she's doing is posing. All I'm doing is taking her out to eat, getting her meals. You start seeing her for what it is, and then she treating you shitty. She's still talking down on you. She's still doing what she want. She's still getting her DMs. While you out here, fiending after the baddie. It's a hard drug to kick. Trust me, I let my gram go because I got distracted. I just get distracted looking at ass all day, ass up to Instagram. I had a problem. I had an Instagram ass problem. We gotta get the bad bitch out of our system because that's not something you want to end up with at the end of the day. You know, unless you find a cool bad bitch, good personality, knows how to cook, she dances for you, you know, she tones it down, you meet her, she tones it down for you, she's doing everything you request. But how many times does that shit really happen in today's world? For a dude like you, a dude trying to get on this shit, you know, that's why I don't suggest dudes even really take, you know, relationships serious until they really are up on their shit. But I mean, like I said, I'm not telling nobody not to deal with these women. Deal with these women at your leisure. Deal with them at your leisure, but keep them at a distance. Keep these baddies at a distance. Get it out of your system because they're gonna be bad for a minute. But you know, when you got that family, when you got something you're really trying to get done, I've seen these type of women, I've seen this shit really affect dudes, you know, for the negative. Dudes who really got shit going. I've seen, you know, athletes lose it for some of these bad bitches. Some of their whole check going towards these bad bitches. Now, if you want to give that checkup, give that checkup, but give it up on, you know, when you want to give it up. Give it up when you want to give it up. Don't give it up because, you know, you got stuck in a situation, chasing something, and you get to the end of the bridge, you realize shit wasn't even worth the race. You just did the whole dash. Came out with shit. Came out with a shitty deal. You got a shitty deal. You got used car salesman. And that shit happens more than often. Because we're chasing after the bad bitch. And we have this fantasy. I don't listen, niggas know what the real is. We have this fantasy. Oh, she's bad. I know she's a freak. I know she done did a couple porns. But we can make a happy home and a happy house out of this shit. Niggas still be thinking that. They still be thinking that they gon', you know, have some shit deeper, you know, with this type of woman. And they risk it. They risk it and they do it. So now you're actually doing it and you realizing what the fuck this shit was. It wasn't a dream, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. And she's getting you for your dough. You done had a kid by her. She has you for 18 years. Everything changes for you, but hey, guess what stays the same? That attitude, that Instagram flossing, you know, that's not gonna stop her hustle. You're not stopping her hustle. She can't lose. She's not losing. She didn't lose. She got you. And that's because we was chasing these bad bitches. I understand. It's a problem. We got a problem. And am I saying you shouldn't go after beautiful women? Am I saying you shouldn't love beautiful women? That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But you gotta look for other things in that beauty when you really want something serious. Like I said, do what you do at your own leisure. Do what you do at your own leisure. They're bad. I'm not telling you to, you know, do what it is you need to do. But just when them settle down phases come and you about ready to settle down, you ain't got that all out your system, know that that's gonna be a hard one to settle down with, you know. But a lot of dudes get entrapped in that lifestyle, so it's kind of hard for them to get out. But start thinking about that shit now. Okay, she's cool for the moment, but what is she really bringing to the table? What she really cook for me is it Uber Eats every night. And she gonna be there, you know, raising the kids. She's still gonna be at the club on the weekends. It's rough. It's rough. That's all I gotta say, man. As far as the bad bitches go, you know, I don't wanna ruffle nobody up. You know, people saying I'm calling them out their name and whatnot, but make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. The Patreon coming soon for the real estate people trying to get up on it. And remember, get it out of your system. I know it's there. Just get that shit out your system.